Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I pray that you're blessed and that everyone around you is blessed as well. I'm Tina from Tina Wonderfully Made. If you are new, welcome to the Wonderfully Made family. Don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back.
Welcome to Tina Wonderfully Made.
It's a fun video and it's a long-awaited one. I said I was going to do the 24-hour reading challenge. However, I'm an old lady and I need my sleep, so I'm cutting it down to 12. Anyways, this is the day before I start the challenge, and I wanted to just give an update on what I'm reading, what I've read, how I felt about it, and then the TBR for the 12-hour challenge. I do have some audiobooks for the books that I have on that list, so let's get started because there's a lot of books here. Now, this week, I finished 4 books from, well, I guess you can say 4 books. So I read The Surrogate Mother. I didn't grab that one. It's still on my shelf. By Frida McFadden. Was not my favorite one by her. It was okay. There was some plot twists. Like, that's what she's known for. I don't know. And if you don't know, and then this is your first time here, joining the family, I decided to read books throughout the month of May that have a motherhood plot or, you know, some aspect of motherhood in it, and so The Surrogate Mother was one of them. Not it. I mean, it was good. Like, I'm not gonna say it was not good. Please pick it up because you can't go wrong with a Frida McFadden book. Like, you can just read through those quick. If you want a quick popcorn read, pick up Frida McFadden. Anyways, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I think I gave it like 3.5 maybe. I think that's the lowest that I've ever given a Frida book. I don't know. Now, I want to publicly apologize to one of my book pals, my book girls, my book members, one of my Wonderfully Made family members here on YouTube, Shelf Love with D. If you're not following her, pause this video, go follow her, come right back, okay? I will put her info in the description. When I started this challenge, well, before I started, I believe I was watching a video where she had got this book, and I was like, hey, I got that book on my shelf too, let's buddy read. Come May, I'm like reading books, and I'm like, there was a book that I was supposed to buddy read. I don't even remember. Hold My Girl by Charlene Carr. I was supposed to read this with her and it totally slipped my mind. Old age, I'm gonna blame it on the old age, okay? And the fact that there's just too many books in my mind. Anyways, I apologize. We are definitely gonna buddy read a book because I love listening to your thoughts and stuff when you buddy read with Liza. But anyways, we're gonna buddy read a book, okay? You pick whatever's on my shelf because I can't buy no more books, okay? I have too many. But this book, if you have not read it, I highly recommend. I think I gave it 4.75, I believe, 4.5. It's about these two women. They know each other through the community, through this like infertility club thing. These women are, you know, struggling to get pregnant, and they go through IVF. They both get pregnant. One loses a child, the other one raises a child, and is like kind of confused, like, why is this child so light and I'm black? Like, something happens, something comes out. It's so good. The ending was like, okay, like, I feel bad, but it was just a good read, and I highly recommend it. So pick that one out. The other one that well, this is one that I had on my list for the 12-hour challenge, but I was like, I read the back of it again, and it has motherhood aspects in it, so I decided, let me just finish it up. I'll put the audiobook on, and we'll call it part of the challenge for May. And that's Of Women in Salt by Gabriela Garcia. This one, it just says, a sweeping, masterful debut about a daughter's fateful choice, a mother motivated by her own past and a family legacy that begins in Cuba before either of them were born. It goes back and forth. It's like I believe it's a dual timeline, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it is, because I was listening to it majority of the time, because I think I was only probably like 20% in. And so I was like, let me just put it on. It's a very short read. I liked it. I think I gave it like 3-star because I wasn't fully invested. But it was definitely a good read, especially if you paid attention and then like some of the family traumas and all that stuff. It was definitely a good one, so I highly recommend that. Now, the other one that I totally forgot was on my shelf, and I was like, I want to throw a memoir in the May challenge of reading mother books. And this one is The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. And if you don't know, if you've been around YouTube, Ruby Frankie had this huge channel. I think it was called like 8 Passengers or something. So it was like a family channel, and stuff started coming out, and it was just not fun for the kids. Sherry is the oldest child, and she had to live through some things. Like, behind the scenes, her mother, take the mother card away. Like, she was not, she was controlling, manipulative, just mean. And then she ended up joining forces with this woman that was equally as terrible. Anyways, I listened to the audiobook. Sherry's the one that narrates it, and it was really good. I finished it in like a day and a half, so highly recommend this. I don't rate memoirs or biographies or anything like that, because how can you rate a person's life? Like, I wouldn't want anyone rating my life, because first of all, anyways. I did start The Stay-at-Home Mother by Nicole Trope. I just started it today. I'm only a couple pages in, and it's I guess it's a thriller. I don't know. And I don't know if I'm going to finish it, because it's not like keeping my full attention. However, like the first little paragraph or first page definitely got my attention, so I'm gonna see how much I can get into it. I am still reading Theo of Golden by Alan Levi, and I feel like I'm really gonna like this book. Just the emotion, and it makes you think of other people and their feelings and stuff. And I'm only on chapter 10. And I love it. Like, I think about the characters already, and he's only met a couple people so far, so highly recommend this. Anyways, I need to hurry up, because this is also going to be in the same video as my 12-hour challenge. Even though it's not going to be like the full length of me fully reading, I'm going to like tell you what I'm reading and what my thoughts are after every book. And I definitely have some, like I said, I have some audiobooks that go with these, so it's going to help. However, there's one that I am already DNFing, and I'm going to get rid of it. It's just not a book that I want to keep in my home as much as I was so excited for it. I'm going to have it on my PangoBooks site, so that's in the description if you want to pick it up. It'll definitely be there. I love sending out Pango like book orders. It's just something that I've grown to love already. And it's The Haunting of Alejandra by V. Castro. It was on my list because I had started it. I think I was like maybe, I don't even know. Let's see, like 15% in or so. And I was like, let me start from the beginning, because I got the audiobook off of Libby. Let me start from the beginning and stop where I'm gonna pick up during the challenge. Yeah. When it started talking about like spirits, I mean, granted, I already knew that it was talking about La Llorona, which is a ghost, But when it started talking about demons, I said, absolutely not. And I stopped it. I mean, I love a good horror movie. I love, a good thriller. But when it comes to stuff like that, it's just my conviction. Read it if you want to. It's just my conviction. I'm gonna put this on my Pango, so check it out. Anyways, these are the books that I'm gonna read, and let me just go through them really quick. So, The Girl Next Door by Jack Ketchum. I'm probably like 10% in. One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I'm starting my summer reads. That'll probably be my last one on the list because I want to like move it over into June since I'm going to read some summer books. In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle, probably like 5% in. And The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchison. I'm still kind of iffy on this one too. I don't know. From what I remember, it was not getting my attention. I don't know. So, and the last one, Miss Aaliyah from Bookmark by Aaliyah. I am finally going to do it, and I'm going to start the challenge with this one, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I am excited for it. I also have the audiobook. I don't know which is better to read it or read it and listen or just listen. I don't know. We're going to try it out. I have never listened to an Abby Jimenez book on audiobook, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, let's get to the challenge because I want to like be able to communicate a little bit about which book I'm reading and how long it took me. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want this video to be super long because I've been talking so much, but yeah, let's do the challenge. So this is the book that I have. It's called, or it's our adventure book. I ordered it off Amazon, so it's given Up vibes. And if you are a Disney person, you know what the movie Up is. So I thought it was really cute, and so I've just been printing off pictures. This is like the first page, and I'm gonna write a little something in there. It's just a picture of my husband and I when we were dating. Yes. So this is just a picture that we took at a park in one of the little towns that we lived in for a little bit. And so I'm just gonna write about like just the travels that we've done. Um, so I've done like little things here and there. I've used my sticker photo thing, copier. I don't know what, I think it's like the Polaroid zip. It's like the sprocket. Um, but yeah. So here's like a couple other ones when we went to Vegas and to the Grand Canyon. And then I'm still working on this Disney one, but I'm just gonna do like quick, like little just snippets. Our camping trips that we take or have taken, um, some concerts that we've been to. So yeah, that's what I was working on. Just listening to the book. Let me get back to reading because yeah, time is wasting. And I'm gonna probably be up past midnight. That's why I didn't put any makeup on or anything. I put a bandana on, and my headphones on, sweatpants. Like it's just a calm, chill day. So let's get to reading. Hi guys, so it's been an hour and 15 minutes since I started Part of Your World and the 12-hour challenge. I love this book so far. Like, just the characters have had me cracking up so much. So, what I did yesterday, since this is a book that I started a long time ago and never finished, I wanted to go back and listen to the audiobook to catch up to where I wanted to start the book. And I was dying. Like, I was cracking up. The friendships in these books, too, are just so good. I love Abby Jimenez and Emily Henry's like take on friendship in their books. I just absolutely love this book. I have been cracking up. So yesterday I had to go to church for a little bit. So on my way, I had put the audiobook on and I was just cracking up. Like they are so funny. And then I loved that Daniel has a goat, a baby goat in PJs. Like I need that. I need that in my life. That's my dream to have some baby goats. But anyways, I started on chapter 8 or 9, I believe, today, and I'm already like maybe on chapter 15 through 19 and somewhere in that area because I'm just listening to the audiobook, so I have my headphones. But I'm really liking this book. If you have not noticed, I got new bookshelves in place of the brown ones that I had. My husband and my son got together for Mother's Day and got me two new bookshelves, and there's one, the other one's on the other end. I could fit so much more, so much more. What I want to do with these, since there's so much scaffage, these are the Target ones, and they don't come with enough shelves. So I'm going to have my husband go and have a shelf cut so I can have even space to give me more shelf space. But anyway, that's not a today project. That is another day project. So I'm going to get back to listening to this audiobook and I'll give you another heads up closer to the time that it's almost done just to give you my thoughts, or I'll probably just come back when I start the next book. But I am loving it so far. I think what I'm going to do when I'm listening to the In 5 Years audiobook, I'm going to probably do a puzzle since I have not done a puzzle in a while. And then later on I'll probably do some coloring, just to do some fun hobbies while I'm listening to these audiobooks because keeping busy. I think if I sit down somewhere and just look at a book all like the whole 12 hours, I probably will lose it. So, yeah. Anyways, let me get to starting dinner. I'm going to finish up this book and then come back with an update. But so far, I'm loving it. So I have 4 hours left of my 12 hours of reading. I'm on my second book, which is In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. I am liking it so far. I think I'm like 73% or so. I'm still listening to it. But let me give you a brief summary of Part of Your World, Abby Jimenez. I finished that one and loved it. Gave it 4.5. I don't know. Daniel in that book was just the sweetest. So that just made it even better. But also the friendships in there, just it was just a sweet book. Like the ending was just so cute. Um, but this one, I feel like it's gonna wreck me. Right now, Danny is the female main character, and she is, well, in the beginning, she got engaged. She went to sleep, woke up, and realized she's in a different apartment with a different fiance. And she's like, what is going on? But she has like these feelings. She goes back to sleep, wakes up. But the thing is, she woke up the first time 5 years in the future. And so she is like trying to figure out what's going on. Um, right now, she is dealing with one of her close friends named Bella. She's going through some health issues, and she's like trying to be there for her, but she's like struggling because she's trying to like plan a wedding and all that stuff. She's like trying to give herself to everybody that's around her, and it is just so good. Like, I need to come back and tell you a little bit later, like once I finish it, because I definitely want to either start, let's see, I don't know if I want to start the Butterfly Garden because I just got that on, what is it? I'm drawing a blank. Kindle Unlimited. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. The audiobook and the regular, I mean, like the actual book. But I don't know. I kind of want to read this too. But I don't, do I want to read like another romance or do I want to read like a thriller? We'll see. But I do have 4 hours left, and the day seemed like it was never ending. I've had these headphones on the whole day, and I think I need to give my ears a rest. So I'm debating if I just want to read the physical copy of the book I picked next. Anyways, let me get back to my audiobook. I'm also eating some Culver's ice cream that my husband just brought me, and I'm going to enjoy it the rest of this book because I feel like it's going to be really good. Let's get to it. Whoa. So we finished In 5 Years. I didn't know what I was expecting with this book, but it wasn't that. I did almost cry. I gave it 4.25. Um, I don't know, like it was a really good book. Like I said, I didn't expect like the plot. When you read it in the back, it says, like the last part, it says, in 5 years is an unforgettable love story, but is not the one you're expecting. And yeah, I was not expecting that. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. Totally read it. So, second book down, we have 2 hours and 31 minutes to go for our 12-hour challenge. And think, I think I'm going to start The Butterfly Garden. Well, actually, I did start it. Like I said, these are books that I started and never finished. And I don't even remember. I remember some of the beginning. I'm probably like, let me see. I am on chapter. I don't even think there are chapters. No, there isn't. I don't like that. So page 58 or 59 is where I left off. And like I said, I don't remember a lot of it. So I think I'm just going to pick up where I left off. I do have the audiobook as well, but I'm going to give my ears a rest from these headphones and just put it on regularly. My husband is in the living room. Don't mind the shelves, like I had said. I think I mentioned I got new shelves, so these are going somewhere else. Anyways, let's finish up this challenge. Like I said, I have 2 hours and 31 minutes. My ears hurt from them headphones all day long. So, yeah, let's start that. See where it takes us. If it does not get my attention, it's going to be a DNF. And I will start One Golden Summer. Because, yeah. So let's get started. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I am going to DNF. It's just not for me. I don't know. A DNF. So I'm going to start One Golden Summer. I think I last stopped on chapter 6, but I think I'm going to go back and start from the beginning only because I don't remember a whole lot of it. So we're going to start from the beginning. Yeah, I put on the audiobook for this, and like I went back like a couple pages to see if I remembered. Yeah, it was not getting my attention, and then what I was hearing was not something that I want to read. So it's going to be a DNF. Sorry, it might be a great book, but not for me. So I still have 2 hours and 20 minutes. I only listened for 11 minutes or so, and I was like, yeah, no. So I'm just at my computer and I'm going to put on the audiobook just to catch up and see how far I can get in these 2 hours and 23-ish minutes or 20-ish minutes. I don't even know. And I will let you know once the timer is up how far I got. did it. 12 hours of reading. You may say that listening to audiobooks is not reading, but it is. Because I was also doing like the reading and listening to the book. So the tandem or immersive reading, if that's what you want to call it. I am tired. It is 1:48 a.m. I'm tired. I got to chapter 17. On One Golden Summer, I did say previously that I was just starting it from the beginning. So, yeah, I am tired. So, I'm just going to briefly go through the books that were on the lineup, which is funny because they're all like blue and have yellow. I don't know. I did DNF one, like I said. 4.5, 4.75, definitely. 4.25, almost made me cry. Was not expecting it. And this one I am loving so far. Just a cute little summer romance that's brewing between what's it, Alice and Charlie. And then the grandma's just so cute because she's like kind of hyping it up a little bit. So I love it so far. Anyways, I'm gonna go wash my face, put my PJs on, and go to bed. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 12-hour readathon again. This was something I give props to those that do 24 hours. If I were to do this again, or if I were to want to do 24 hours, I would break it up. Definitely. I did have to stop the timer a couple times. Like my daughter called, my son called. So, anyways, it's done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you've done this before. Comment down below if you have. Let me know how you did or if you're thinking about doing it because, yeah, I'm still sipping on coffee, which I probably shouldn't since I'm trying to go to bed now. Anyways, this is done. I'm proud of myself. My husband's proud of me because right at midnight he was like yelling from the living room, "Yay, you did it." And I was like, "No, I still have like an hour and 40 minutes to go." And he was like, "Boo." But he's excited that I actually did this. He is a trooper because he let me just have my headphones on all day and he let me just do my thing. And he says, "I'm not going to bother you. Do what you got to do." So, big shout out to my hubby who supports and is the biggest hype man. Anyways, I'm rambling because I'm sleepy. With that being said, remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Talk to you later. Bye.